Pastor Mark Biltz here from Shaddai Ministries. Thank you again so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe and share. Also, please like this video, and we would love to hear your comments. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye. All right, Exodus 21:24 through 27. A lot of people misunderstand this verse where it says an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burning for burning, wound for wound, stripe for stripe. And then it says, if any man smite the eye of his servant or the eye of his maid. So here's someone who punches someone in the face and they lose their eye, or maybe they lose a tooth. It says, if a man smite the eye of his servant or the eye of his maid, that it perish, they're to let them go free for his eye's sake. And if he smites out his manservant's tooth or his maidservant's tooth, he will let them go free. I mean, this isn't talking about slavery from a couple hundred years ago. Back then, it was more of an employee. You owed someone money, and so you worked to help pay off the money, this kind of thing. But what this is saying, when it says an eye for an eye or a tooth for tooth, it means measure for measure. If someone punches you in the eye, well, then there's equal compensation. You get set free. It doesn't mean you can take out both their eyes and break their legs. Okay, it's to be a measure for measure, and it isn't determined by mob rule. It's to go before the Sanhedrin, and they're to decide. Because how many of you know when you have kids and your two kids get in a fight, the other one wants unequal punishment on the other one, and the parent has to decide what's fair. So that's important to realize that. Now in Exodus 21, let's look at verse 33 through 36. If a man has a pit in his yard, and he doesn't cover it, and then some animal falls in, the owner of the pit has to make it good and give money to the owner of them. And the dead beast, he gets to keep it though. Now, if one man's ox hurt another's that he die, then they shall sell the live ox and divide the money. And the dead ox they'll also divide. Or if it be known that the ox used to push in times past, and his owner has not kept him in, he will surely pay ox for ox, and the dead shall be his own. So this is one of the 613 commandments. Now, it's not one of the 10 commandments, but what is this telling us when we read it about God? God wants things to be fair. But how many of you know oftentimes as humans, we don't think fair? We want the advantage. And so basically what this is teaching us is we have to accept responsibility. If something is on our property, we need to be responsible for what happens. Pastor Mark Biltz here from Shaddai Ministries. Thank you again so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe and share. Also, please like this video, and we would love to hear your comments. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.